What if I told you that the most dangerous moment for your brain happens before you've even had your morning coffee? Every single day, millions of adults over 60 wake up feeling fine, but within hours, some lose the ability to speak, to walk, or even recognize their loved ones. And it's not bad luck. It's not just age. It's 7 silent habits, tiny things you do every morning, that could be quietly increasing your risk of a stroke. I'm Dr. Thomas Reynolds, a neurologist with over 15 years in clinical practice. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what's happening inside your brain in those critical hours after waking up, and how to fix it, starting tomorrow. This isn't about fear. It's about power. Because once you understand how stroke risk builds up, you'll see how easily you can reverse it. We'll count down the 7 worst morning habits, backed by research, starting from the least to the most dangerous. And for each one, I'll give you simple, real-world solutions that are easy to follow and don't require any fancy gadgets or extreme changes. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or even beyond, it's not too late. You still have the power to protect your brain and live stronger, longer, and more independently. Let's get into it. But real quick, if you find this helpful, I'd love for you to hit the subscribe button to support the channel. Give the video a like, share it with someone you care about, and leave a comment. I want to hear your story. Let's build a community of people who are aging boldly, together. Now back to the countdown. Habit number 7, drinking too much coffee on an empty stomach. Let's start with one I see all the time, drinking too much coffee on an empty stomach. It might help you feel alert, but it also spikes adrenaline, tightens your blood vessels, and causes a sudden rise in blood pressure, especially dangerous if you already have hypertension. A 2011 study found that your stroke risk can double within an hour after drinking coffee, particularly if you haven't eaten anything. So what can you do? Start your morning with water. Then eat a light breakfast, something simple like toast, a banana, or eggs, before having that cup of coffee. And if you're drinking 2 or 3 cups back to back, cut that down. 1 is enough. Your brain will thank you. Habit number 6, ignoring morning dizziness or weakness. Next, don't ignore morning dizziness or weakness. I get it. You might chalk it up to poor sleep or age. But that dizzy spell or odd tingle in your arm might be your brain begging for oxygen. These could be early signs of a mini-stroke, or TIA, transient ischemic attack. They often strike in the early morning hours, and they're serious warnings. They may pass quickly, but the risk of a full-blown stroke within days is much higher. Learn the fast signs. Face drooping. Arm weakness. Speech trouble. Time to act. If you notice any unusual symptoms, even mild, don't wait. Write them down. Call your doctor. Listen to your body when it whispers, before it starts screaming. Habit number 5, jumping out of bed too fast. Habit number 5, jumping out of bed too quickly. When you first wake up, your body's still in low power mode, your blood pressure is low, your circulation is slow, and your brain hasn't fully adjusted to upright movement. Suddenly standing up can cause orthostatic hypotension, a rapid blood pressure drop that can lead to dizziness or even fainting. Even worse, it can restrict blood flow to the brain, especially if your arteries are already narrowed. Here's what to do instead. When you wake up, stay in bed for a minute or 2. Take a few slow breaths. Then sit up slowly, and stand up only when you feel steady. This 2-minute ritual could be the difference between a safe morning and a life-changing injury. Habit number 4, holding your urine too long. This next one might surprise you, holding your urine too long after waking up. It seems harmless, but the longer you hold it, the more your body floods with stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. A full bladder can actually cause your arteries to tighten up, reducing blood flow to the heart and brain, especially dangerous for people with stiff arteries or high blood pressure. So when you feel the urge, don't check your phone, don't roll over, and don't wait. Get up and go. It's one of the simplest, most effective ways to reduce morning stroke risk. Habit number 3, skipping morning water. Your brain is 75% water, but after 7 or 8 hours of sleep, you're naturally dehydrated. That makes your blood thicker, raises your blood pressure, and puts stress on your circulation. A 2015 study found that dehydrated stroke patients were nearly 4 times more likely to have worse outcomes. So what's the fix? Drink a full glass of room temperature water as soon as you wake up. Not juice. Not coffee. Just water. It wakes up your brain, supports your circulation, and primes your system for the day. If you're on diuretics or blood pressure meds, this is especially important. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Your brain is already thirsty the moment you open your eyes. Habit number 2, eating a high-salt breakfast. Now let's talk about your breakfast. If you're eating instant oatmeal, processed bread, sausage, or eggs loaded with cheese, you might be starting your day with way too much sodium. Too much salt raises blood pressure, stiffens your arteries, and damages the delicate vessels inside your brain. A 2012 study found that adults consuming over 4,000 milligrams of sodium daily had a 2.5x higher stroke risk than those staying under 1,500 milligrams. Even an extra 500 milligrams a day raises your risk by 17%. Instead, choose lower sodium options like boiled eggs, unsalted oatmeal, whole grain toast with natural nut butter, fresh fruit. Start your day with something that heals, not something that harms. Habit number 1, misusing morning medications. And finally, the most dangerous habit of all, skipping or misusing your morning medications. This includes forgetting to take them, taking them at the wrong time, doubling up on missed doses, swallowing them dry or with coffee. These mistakes can cause blood pressure spikes, internal bleeding, or dangerously low heart function. A 2023 study confirmed that missing doses, especially for blood pressure, cholesterol, or atrial fibrillation, dramatically increases stroke risk. Set alarms. Use a weekly pill organizer. Talk to your doctor if you're confused or overwhelmed. Never change your dose without professional guidance. Think of your meds as your brain's daily armor. Don't start the day without putting it on. A stroke doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It builds slowly, through little habits that seem innocent, but quietly add up. Now you know the 7 morning mistakes that raise your stroke risk. 1. Too much coffee on an empty stomach. 2. Ignoring dizziness or weakness. 3. Jumping out of bed too fast. 4. Holding your urine. 5. Skipping water. 6. Eating too much salt. 7. Misusing your medications. The good news? You have the power to change all of them, starting tomorrow. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these habits do you recognize in your own mornings? Have you already made changes that improved your brain health? Drop a comment below. Your experience could inspire someone else. And if this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Golden Vitality for more practical, age-smart health tips. Share this video with a loved one, it might just save a life. And check the link in the description for more on stroke prevention and healthy aging. This is Dr. Reynolds, reminding you, it's never too late to protect your brain, your independence, and your future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Golden Vitality.